Hello and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is The Gold Show, episode number 7, the Premier League show. I'm here with Ronnie, Rhys and Henry. First of all, how are we all doing, guys?
Golden.
I was going to say that as well.
It's my catchphrase.
Great mind
Hands
speaks. Well.
How are you doing, Ronnie?
All right.
He's all right. He's all right. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to get started with the 12:30 kickoff as pretty much we always do, unless if there is a Friday night. Liverpool against Everton, the Merseyside derby. Liverpool picking up a 2-1 victory. Did any of you guys watch this game?
No.
A little bit.
Little bit?
I don't think I did. No.
You didn't know?
I try and avoid.
That's a great start. But
I think for a Merseyside derby, it felt quite dull. For a Merseyside derby.
yeah, but then I always sort of feel like...
I feel like that is coming off the back of James Tarkowski and the equaliser in that game, because that was a stellar game.
But then I think that is just Merseyside derbies at Anfield. They usually are more entertaining at Goodison Park. There's usually more drama. I mean, what was it? Last season there was Liverpool won by a goal to 0. I mean, it was still, but then I can't, the last time there was really some big drama or upset.
No, it was Tarkowski last year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what the red? What?
Him scoring the equaliser.
No, I'm on about
last game at
Anfield.
Goodison. Oh, I thought in the last. Merseyside.
No. But my point is that the last time it was from memory at Anfield was when it was during lockdown, and then Everton ended up winning, and then since before then, I think it was Divock Origi's last minute header, which Jordan Pickford made the mistake, but. Yeah, I mean, as you said, it wasn't really a massively entertaining game. Liverpool went 2-0 up inside half an hour. Ryan Gravenberch, what a football player.
We all saw this coming. I'd like to think we all knew this was going to happen. It was going to be a pretty decent Liverpool win.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't actually think we played that great. I think first half an hour we looked really good. But then again, for the majority of the match, I thought we were quite poor. Second half, Everton were the better team. Everton were also complaining about the lack of additional minutes.
Was that the game was only 3 minutes?
Only 3 minutes
That
of
was
stoppage
it,
time. Yeah. Which is, I've got to say, is really low for Premier League matches nowadays.
Jack Grealish was fuming, wasn't he?
Yeah, but then again, if it's only 3 additional minutes, then it's only 3 additional minutes, right?
Still a chance for them.
No, but it's just like,
I don't know.
If you feel like you should have had more time and you got less, of course you're going to complain because you're 2-1 down in a game you're chasing.
No, I mean, I hear it, but then I guess it sort of goes back to the Tarkowski goal last season. That was like a minute and a half over the allocated added time.
There might have been something during stoppage time.
Well, yeah,
maybe
there could have been, but I remember watching the game and I didn't think there was really enough to warrant an extra minute and a half. So I guess, I don't know, what goes around comes around. I don't know. But
I mean, we'll come on to United game later, but I was quite surprised how many added minutes were added on in that game.
Yes.
Considering there was no stoppages. So we'll come back onto it. But Ekitike.
Yeah.
I said this to my friend the other day. Why... I understand why you wanted Isak.
Right.
But given you saw how good Ekitike was, it wasn't like Ekitike hadn't played when you bought Isak.
He wasn't confirmed to be a good player, by the way.
But you saw him start the season really strongly. Would you not rather have invested that 120 million in another centre-back, another midfielder, and maybe a younger forward, rather than spending 120 million on a player?
They were doing that.
Who, actually, you got a good striker. You got a fantastic striker there who's scoring goals every single game.
No, I mean, I get the point. I just almost sort of think that if Alexander Isak is on the table and you've got the money and you need another striker, because we did need another striker, realistically, because we only had one.
Did you need a starting striker?
Yeah, but I mean, I think they're going to rotate.
Someone younger.
But I also think if Gay hadn't fallen through, we wouldn't have this conversation.
No, that's true.
Maybe, yeah, that's a fair point. But I feel like Ekitike is going to end up being hard done by. Start the season fantastically. We obviously know he's now suspended for next week, which is really annoying me because I put him in my FPL. And Isak's going to come in, he's going to score, and he's just not going to get dropped.
Yeah,
I can see it happening, and Ekitike is going to come back in a couple of years. Going to say, "Oh, he was good when he's first joined. Now he's done nothing." And I'm like, you got to keep him in the team. Find a way to keep playing him.
I think if this was last season and we had bought both of those players, I would agree with you, because Slot did not rotate nowhere near as much as he should have done. Like second half of the season, I know we did end up cruising to winning the title, but even from about January to March time, when it wasn't like fully wrapped up as of just yet, the team was not performing well every single game. It's like now, realistically, Liverpool have good spells in the game of football. I don't think we've played a good 90 minutes all season.
I also think, though, he's trying to find his 11. He hasn't found it yet.
Yeah.
Because the amount of transfers you had is a transformative season. As we said before the start of the season, you need those players to bed in and you need time to figure out who your starting 11 is, because you had the whole Vert situation at the moment.
Yeah.
Where it's like, he's not turning up now. What do we do? At the moment, the answer is we're going to have to play Szoboszlai and wait for Verts to sort of bed in by this time or find some form. But then you've got other things as well, like Kirkes hasn't played as well as you thought. So then Robertson comes in. There's a lot of moving cogs at Liverpool. And I think at the moment, it's bought time. I think you're lucky to have the amount of points that you do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, 100%. I think if you said to me at the start of the season, we get 15 points out of 15, I think anyone is going to be taking that, especially with the fixtures that we've had. I don't think they've been as easy. Like Bournemouth at home, I think Bournemouth have started very well this season. They're in the top 4, I'm pretty sure. They might just be outside of it.
Yeah.
But like they've been very good. Arsenal, I think they're going to be our biggest contenders.
Well, in the fact that they're going to finish second, I agree. Contend, not really.
Right.
But can I just stop there, because I saw this online the other day.
Right,
I'm trying to
okay.
find the exact image. Here it is. So you have had, to be fair, the 5th hardest start of the season out of anyone.
Right.
Do you know who's had the hardest start of the season out of anyone?
You're going to say Man United?
I am.
Yeah.
Because we've had to play Arsenal, City, Chelsea. Well, Chelsea's not really hard. But
Right.
Chelsea's hard.
but also Burnley and Fulham.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys have a look at that. Like,
No, some tough games in there for you guys, for
I
sure.
think we'll come back onto it in a minute, but I just want to raise this fact. Do you know who's had the easiest start to the season?
Who?
Aston Villa.
Yeah, and they're not doing very well, are they?
We'll come back onto it. But I think, you have had a hard start to the season. Maybe not as hard as some other people.
No.
But I feel like this is the sign of champions, is that you cannot play well and still grind out the results and still get the points. I know everyone says that, but there's a reason why everyone
Exactly.
says that.
No, I agree.
Because
So true.
if you now turn it around, and if you now find your starting 11, start playing well, you haven't got to worry about, I've got to make up for the fact that we didn't play well at the start and didn't get any points, because you did get the points.
Yeah.
You were just figuring things out. So,
But is there not a fear that this may continue and at some point
That's what I'm saying.
it's
If
going
it
to catch
keeps
up?
continuing.
Well,
Surely,
I
you
mean-
can't, like, in a lot of the games this season, you've won the game in the last 10 minutes of a game. That can't be happening every single game from now to the end of the season.
No, of course it can't. No, of course it can't. I totally agree. But,
Yeah.
that's every week, man. Every
sorry.
week.
I'm sorry.
But, yeah, I mean, am I worried about it? Not really, to be honest, because I still think we've got the quality of the players to be able to, as we've seen, that we have had moments from players who can just turn up and score an unbelievable goal or do something brilliant. And eventually, this team is going to click. It will. It is going to happen.
I will ask you this. Who have you lost that means you can't play the same way you played last season if you wanted to?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
And is that it?
I think Trent's such a unique player that when you take him out of a system, the system changes.
Okay. I agree with that. But you can, if you
It's
want
also the
to,
involvement
you
of
can revert
Verts,
back.
it's not removing someone.
You
Involving
can revert
Verts.
back to a
Right.
Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch Field.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could do.
You can revert back. The only thing you can't do is rely on Trent to create from deep spaces, which is a big loss. Don't get me wrong, it is a big loss.
It's a massive loss.
But you can take things back in certain areas of the pitch if you want to.
You can also know, but I'm saying as well, the involvement of Verts changes the system
Yeah.
because it's a 10
But
coming
you
into a
can
midfield
drop
that
him
didn't
and
have a
change
10.
the system back.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that's why it's happening in the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. It's a really interesting topic, and hopefully, well, for my sake anyway. I mean, we're still top of the table by 5 points.
Yeah, what
Why
have
am I
you got to-
complaining
what have you got to
for?
complain about?
What am I complaining for? Anyway, let's move on. Wolves 1, Leeds 3. Leeds scored some superb goals in that game, and yeah, I mean, you're over there acting all nonchalant.
What were we expecting? What were we expecting, seriously? I feel like I need to say this again. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
Wolves fans, pan the camera to me, please. I don't know who's on the cameras. If it's Lydia, I'm sorry. Matthew, I don't care.
Oh.
Rude, come on. Wolves fans, I promise you, I don't hate you or your club. I really don't. I have no ill feelings towards you at all. I just look at your team and I just think the quality is not there. It's not my fault that you haven't signed very well. You haven't. Like you had this amazing team that was built with Ruben Neves and Jota, RIP, and some other, and Jimenez and Doherty, and who was the centre backs? Connor Cody was in there. It was an amazing team at the time. And then you've lost these players because it happens, and you've just not reinvested that money well, in my opinion. So again, no hate, but you're shit.
Well, I mean, I don't think the Wolves fans will take that very well, but I do want to talk about Anton Stach.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
He has been superb in midfield, scored an absolute worldie.
It'll be a fan favourite at Leeds, 100%.
Oh, 100%. Especially with his Instagram posts. Have you seen some of them?
No.
They're the most outrageous things. Like one of them I saw, he put like a Minecraft diamond helmet on his own head or something whilst he was playing football. And he just keeps on doing it, like, especially when he has a great performance. Even back at Hoffenheim, he was doing it with all sorts of like different games or movies. But yeah, I mean, he's been some player, hasn't he?
Yeah.
What is it about Hoffenheim and centre mids? They can pull one out of their arse every 5 minutes. They're fantastic. A great place to shop for because they can really identify that kind of creative talent. It's ridiculous.
I'm very hopeful for promoted sides this year. Very hopeful.
Yeah.
I think I'm really surprised by how well the promoted sides are done. Like, none of them are in the relegation zone at the minute.
Nope.
And I'm really impressed.
It feels different, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I feel like the quality of the teams are much better than we had last year as well. So
It's the fact that they've won away as well.
Yeah.
The fact that
That's
they've won
huge.
away I think is big.
Absolutely huge.
But it's also the fact that teams of the Premier League are getting weaker.
Yeah, well,
When you say that, you are just saying Wolves.
I am mainly saying
Yeah.
Wolves, but also West Ham looks really weak this season.
Yeah.
Wolves, Brentford, West Ham were the three that we all said.
Brentford
were
losing their manager
at least.
and their key players, two
Yeah.
of their key players. So, yeah. But I still think like one of them will go down.
right.
But
yeah.
I think Leeds are a very strong candidate to stay up.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, first goal since the 19th of January against Tottenham. Do you reckon he can have a good season? See a little bit of a resurgence?
I think if somehow he can find his scoring form from Everton when he had that amazing season,
Yeah.
100%. But
I don't see it.
I don't see him.
How much was that
There
of that
is
was
a
down to
player.
Ancelotti?
Oh yeah, massively.
To be
Yeah.
fair, though,
Massively.
in a world where long throw-ins and set pieces are becoming really important, he could be key in that.
Because he is strong and physical and good in the air. There is a player there. There is somebody you can use. You've just got to know how to use him effectively.
Yeah.
He was 100% at a point. He was aerially world class.
Oh, yeah.
He's got
He
something.
genuinely was
I can
aerially
respect
world
that.
class.
Yeah. There's a reason why he is the best free agent to pick up on FM this year. There is a reason.
Have we got a timestamp? How long was that?
No idea, but it had to be said. He is. And right, okay, I would have been annoyed had we signed him for Man. Well, I wouldn't have been annoyed, but I would understand why people would be annoyed when he signed into Man United if he come to Man United.
Right.
He was linked to. But for a team like Leeds, who were in desperate need of a goal scorer,
Yeah.
I think that's a good pickup. And I think you get a decent amount of games.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But as we said, he's not had a good season for quite some time. But maybe
This is
the
the
change of
Just say
scenery that he
injury-free
needs.
as well. That's the thing
Yeah,
as well.
exactly, because he is quite injury prone. Moving on from one team that's struggling to another, West Ham United 1, Crystal Palace 2. Another home defeat for West Ham. Sat on 3 points, I'm pretty sure, after 5 games.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Can I answer this one? Is that okay? It's time to go.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's our official time to go announcement. We have agreed that it's time for Graham Potter to leave.
Do you reckon so?
I think we agreed that on like the opening day. To be fair,
I mean,
Yes.
do you think it's necessarily the perfect time to do it? Because they've got Everton away and Arsenal away in the next 2.
I will answer that question with a picture. It's a very famous picture, and it's one that I use a lot. And I will continue to use until...
Is it Sean Dyche again?
yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, of course it is.
Let me get it out first. Where is
Right.
it? Hang on.
In the meantime,
Hang on.
Let's have our
No,
conversation.
I found it.
yes, come on, you found it.
Can we plug
Right.
his mic out quickly?
Please. The other way.
Matt ain't doing it. He's not doing it. He's not doing it.
Matt, you
We're
do
moving on. We're moving on. Right.
I need to get another editor so I can stack it.
No, Matt is definitely staying. But yeah, West Ham United 1, Crystal Palace 2, guys. I mean, what is going wrong?
I think
at West
Olympic
Ham?
Stadium could be one of the it's a massive failure. I think
Yeah.
the ownership, I think, is what West Ham are more talking about, rather even than the players now.
Right.
They are. I think most of them are fuming with the owners.
Yeah.
Can I comment on this? I understand the fuming at the owners bit. Yes, they have not done a great job. But I don't think you can blame this on the Olympic Stadium. I understand the heritage and home that the bowling ground was, and it moved to a different stadium. But you are upset, West Ham. West Ham fans are upset with everything and the stadium and all that when the team are playing poorly.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the stadium. It can be down to the owners not making good signings, not running the club very well. But the
owners
stadium's
decided
fine.
to go to the stadium.
But the stadium is quite a nice stadium.
Yeah, but
I
there's
don't
no-
see
there's
the
no
issue.
Nice
atmosphere.
looking. Nice looking doesn't mean
No
it's a good stadium.
atmosphere at all. There's just completely
Do you see-
none.
But the
Did you see
fans
how far-
create the atmosphere. I know.
They can't create an atmosphere when they're 10 metres away from
No,
the pitch.
I
But you could say
they
the same,
can't.
what about the Metropolitano is far away from the pitch as well, and it's a fantastic stadium. It comes down to, for me, people complain about the London Stadium when the team are playing poorly.
Right.
When the team are playing well, I don't see anything.
Well, no.
West Ham are one of the only teams that I notice where if they're 3-0 down, half of the fans leave the stadium.
Yeah.
There's one of the only teams that I noticed that with.
Yeah.
And
But
I
that
think that's a
comes
big
down-
thing to do with the stadium.
That comes down to how the club is run, the signings that are made, the managerial appointments, and all that.
Yeah, which is
Like
to do with
when
the
they won
owners.
the Euro, when they won the Conference League, it was great. Everyone was bouncing. Like it's not.
No, I
you
get
can't
it.
complain about the stadium only when.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the key reason. I'm saying it's an element of it.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why they're where they are now.
Obviously, their
And
team
it's-
is not good at
not
all.
that
It's
big.
not
So in hindsight,
Yeah.
they should have never moved out that bowling ground. The fact that, even for me as an Arsenal fan, Arsenal going there, it was I just didn't like the idea.
No,
of Arsenal.
of
It
course
was
not.
fantastic
Because you just had the fans
Yeah,
on you,
I-
and
yeah.
it was just
The
yeah.
bowling was historic, and I understand the thing of like you move away from something with history and legacy and something that means something to your club, and it's a new stadium, it's blank, it's
Yeah.
got nothing in it, and it is a bit far away from the pitch. It has got its issues, but you can still make that a good ground. You can't if you
The
don't
big
like the
problem
ground,
is I don't think they
if-
could have
if-
expanded on it.
Right.
No,
I think that was
no,
the problem.
agreed. If you don't like the ground, that's fine. You don't just complain about it when you're losing. You complain
Yeah.
about it when you're winning. We complain about the Old Trafford all the time because there's a leak in the roof.
I think West Ham have never had a good thing to say about the stadium.
because you got to think with the rest of
They
the
they have complained about it when they were winning. They've never
They go
liked
quiet
it.
when they're winning. I don't right. I don't mind it. I don't mind the stadium. I think it looks
Because
decent.
West Ham,
Right,
they've never felt it was their stadium.
Exactly.
It's an Olympic
It's not where
stadium.
they're from either.
Yeah.
It's not their. It doesn't feel home to them. Huh?
Yeah. Right. Anyway, all in all, yeah, West Ham, they keep on losing.
Do you wanna
I just
comment
want.
on Crystal
yeah, I mean, Palace, they're just doing their thing.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
just doing their
cruising,
thing. We don't
cruising.
really need to mention it a lot. I just want
He's
to know.
still playing.
So what's that?
He's
Yeah,
still
yes,
playing.
yeah, he's still playing. Right.
So some players complain and then don't play.
Yeah, I mean they're still doing good.
He's handled that well.
No,
in
but
my
it's a
opinion.
silly decision for you to just cut yourself out of the team. Like, look at Osimhen. I think Osimhen's a big example.
Yeah, agreed.
Do not cut yourself off the team, even if you just deal with it like
Yeah.
a sane person.
Yeah, which is what Gahey's done. So respect.
Right.
We need to respect from these players' names. So
Yeah.
that it's more commonplace that they don't react like Osimhen has. We need to condemn Osimhen for his behaviour.
No, but it
Okay.
hurts your own
Right,
career.
right.
It doesn't.
Respect on
I'm
Gahey's
loving
name.
that we're having this conversation, but we need to move on
Okay.
because
Oh, do you need
this
to
doesn't
go
really
into
have
that?
any
Go into
relevance
that.
to the Crystal Palace versus West Ham match. But yeah, I mean, all in all, how much longer would you give Graham Potter? Would you sack him now?
Yes.
Thing is, it's not helped him at the next games, Everton away and Arsenal away. Like, he's probably not going to win either of those. Maybe Everton away, but
Yeah.
if he doesn't win either of those, then he's probably gone.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And if the board think that way, then they would just sack him now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what's the point in just losing 2 games?
Yeah.
No,
agreed.
100%. Brighton 2, Tottenham 2. So Tottenham going to the Amex Stadium, picking up a point from 2-0 down. What are your thoughts, Ronnie?
I actually don't mind that away. We're not good against Brighton away, but then the whole thing was the first half was extremely poor. I didn't actually watch the whole game, but the first half was extremely poor. But the second half we turned up massively, and that's because we actually had Javi Simmons in the 10, and I think we made other changes as well. But my complaint continues with Bentancur and Polina. They should not start together. They're not functional as a two together. I completely understand in games where the other team is miles better than you, like a PSG,
Yeah.
where you need to sit back. In games like Brighton, where you can dominate the ball, and we did dominate the ball in the second half, don't play them together.
No.
The midfield, I still think, should be Polina or Bentancur with Bergvall or Sarr, and then Javi in the 10. And I think that completely works.
So move away from midfield 3 and have a more set
a midfield-
midfield 2
yeah.
and a 1.
It's still a midfield 3.
You know what I mean? But you
a
push
6 and 8 and a 10.
You have
is
a
my
more
point.
because with midfield 3 you can kind of have it as a very flexible. One goes forward, one sits, that kind of thing. You want to have a set pair.
Would you call Arsenal's midfield a midfield 3?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so it's still a midfield 3 then.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, Arsenal's midfield
mean-
three is all defensive.
don't have to be
midfielders
so-
anyway at this
come
point,
on.
I'm not saying, but like it's all a midfield three.
Because currently you're not playing. You didn't start this game with a 10. You started Bergvall and
Bergvall kind of was the 10.
Right.
kind of, but,
But
he's not a 10.
it's a makeshift 10.
But he's not a 10. So you'd rather have someone who's a
definitely
more
can
Yeah.
creative option who's going to sit a lot further forward, like Xavi Simons.
He doesn't sit forward though.
Right. Anyway, who is your player of the season so far for Tottenham?
Don't say Richarlison. Don't say Richarlison.
Obviously not Richarlison.
Thank
I mean, he's been in the goals, to be fair.
Yeah,
to him.
but-
That's why I had
No,
to
but
say don't say Richarlison,
No,
please.
That game and the game before, he wasn't good.
Right.
I think Kudus has been very strong at the
Yeah.
start. I would say probably Romero. I think Romero's been so solid,
Yeah.
especially in the against West Ham. I think was the most prevalent one. Like so solid, and I think with Udogie now starting, I don't think Spencer's going to start again. Udogie was great in that game.
Yeah.
I'm an Udogie lover. He is a brilliant player. I think he's brilliant.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I completely
Udogie's
agree.
class.
Yeah.
But what players to have off your bench if your doggy gets injured or in stuff like that? So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad alternative.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about someone who's really impressed me this season, Yankuba Minteh. I think he gets a big move next summer. Genuinely, the way that he started the season, every single time I watch him play or I see highlights, I just think he's so good. Like, dribbling-wise, he's superb, and he's beginning to add goals to his game, which massively helps.
I mean, I'm looking at these attacking threat numbers, and they are fantastic. I mean, getting into the box more than anyone else in Brighton. Getting a lot of dribbles, but not just dribbles. It's success. They are successful. He's not losing the
Right.
ball or anything. He's getting the ball at the pitch and keeping it, and that will massively affect how Brighton can perform in attacking areas, because they've got a lot of depth in attacking areas as well. By the way, people don't realise the number of players they've been hoarding over the years, sending them out on loan, getting them back.
Yeah.
They've got some real form players in their team, and if they can get them playing well, like you look at Jorginho Russo, for example, he didn't even start this game.
No.
He did. He did start. He started up front. I didn't.
So why have you said that then?
They still got Matt
Usually he
O'Reilly.
plays in the 10. He wasn't in the 10.
No, he's
but
at
yeah,
Marseille.
they can force him
Marseille.
up front
I thought he-
and fit Gruden,
no,
who's
Gruden.
been fantastic in the Bundesliga. Right, there's a lot.
There's a lot of talent. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this squad. This is the example. You look at Wolves and Brighton. They've literally done that.
Yeah.
You literally look how. This is the example of how good you can build a squad through loans, through transfers, through all this kind of business behind the scenes. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
work.
I'd
No,
also
for sure. Go on.
say with Brighton, a lot of fans have complained about Balaba's performances.
Yeah, no.
Apparently he's dropped off.
I
He's
didn't
been
think he, I
liking
did
things
well.
on Instagram
When I
as well.
watched the Everton and City games, I didn't think he was. I thought he was really poor. So yeah, I'm not surprised they're not very pleased.
It's probably just because of heartaches that he can't go United, but you can't keep doing that.
No.
Those performances, because they won't sign him. They won't sign
Exactly.
him.
They're
Plays like
actually,
that.
they're actually going to
We
get
have
dropped.
do have other targets, but I have seen recently that apparently Liverpool are set to join the race to sign Baleba.
I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't like.
I say to you,
Wouldn't
keep
mind
hands
him.
off. Thank you. But we do have other targets. For example, we're looking at Camavinga a little bit.
Right. Okay.
That is not going to happen.
No. Anyway,
Unless he doesn't play this season.
Well, he's not currently.
Yeah,
I know.
but
Oh,
we
there
can
you go.
now talk about Man United because that's the next game. So
You are desperate to keep things on time.
we need to
Stone.
keep things on time, mate. We've got to be doing it. Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1.
God's sake.
Manchester United picking up a big 3 points at home against Chelsea. We watched this game together, Henry. What did you think of it?
I was going to say we watched this one together. You saw me. I didn't think I stopped smiling the entire time. Well, I think what I said was, I've never been so happy in the last year of my life. It was genuinely, we were pinging the ball around like we were prime Brazil. And I was like, what? The step overs, the chest.
You were very pleased.
Do you know what? My one, not complaint, but my one thing. Well, there's lots of things. But my first thing, we could have gone for it a bit more in that game. We didn't have to play Mazraoui at right wing back. We could have put Diallo there and played Cunha from the start,
Right.
for example,
Yeah, but they went down to 10 men.
and gone for it.
Yeah, but even still,
Yeah, but-
Cunha
yeah, but
only just
it-
came back from injury too. Sorry.
But
go
I had
on.
that thought before the red card.
No, but
Like, I wanted us
you
to
wouldn't
play
have
more
got it in there
attacking
as
anyway.
much if they didn't have 10 men, surely.
Yeah. But it's a clear red.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the decision to take off Palmer was ridiculous.
I think he was
poor.
injured though.
But
No,
actually, I
exactly.
don't know
No, but then even if they knew that he had a knock, he's the one of the first you take off. Then
Can I caveat that slightly?
For me, Maresca in that game was one of the worst managerial performances I've seen in a while.
The subs were
Yeah, it was
incredibly poor.
diabolical.
What I will say is that the Palmer sub was actually reasonably good because Andre Santos came on and was fantastic. But what I will say is that I wouldn't have taken off both of the wingers.
Exactly. So
in the
then you
first
take off Palmer first.
Yeah.
Why take off the
Either
wingers?
take Palmer off first, or I don't mind if you take off one of the wingers.
It was
But
poorly managed, very
on a
poorly
centre-
Yeah.
managed.
Why bring on a centre back?
I
And
mean-
starting 11 wasn't right as well. But
No, for sure. I mean, Rhys, what do you make of these two teams so far this season?
Well, I think United have been poor this season, but with this, hopefully for them, they can maybe push forward.
Can I also say Casemiro getting sent off was one of the most silliest things as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not a red. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous.
No, but not
is
even
the
that. Him
softest
getting
red I've
sent
seen.
off.
Yeah, I mean,
him giving the referee the option to send
Send
him
him
off.
off.
No,
yeah, well,
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
that is-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that second yellow, okay, he has got his hand on him, but that is not enough force to drag someone to the ground. He has fallen over.
Yeah.
He has fallen over.
But I think you're doing that. You're asking for it.
It's wet as hell.
You're playing a risky game, but no, I
not
do
a
actually
red.
tend to agree with you. I thought it was quite harsh when I watched it. I thought like it should be. Well, Robert Sanchez anyway. That was a clear red.
That was a clear red. But what I will say to you is this:
Yeah.
we are currently on 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
That puts us on the same number of points as Man City,
Yeah.
3 points behind Tottenham and Arsenal,
Yeah.
and only 8 points behind you.
Only.
I am going to say this, and bear with me do not interrupt me whilst I say this, and bear with me. I do not think we have got any chance, not even a single percentage chance of winning the league. No chance whatsoever.
Right. Well, yeah.
But at this
Really?
point,
Thank you for clarifying.
what did I say about
Sorry, but that statement there alone deserves to be
I
interrupted.
wish that could have got clips.
no chance. But what I will say is that at this point, people are complaining, saying that same things about Amorim and Amorim
Right.
football and the way we've started. We're not off it. I know it's early in the season, but we're not a million off it. If we can stay, I think it's possible for us to stay in the race until Christmas, right?
Race
If
for what?
we get
Race?
shush.
I want to hear what Rhys was saying.
Shush. You know what race?
No, I don't.
You do.
Championship.
No. Would you stop interrupting
No,
me?
I genuinely I don't. I don't know whether you mean
Otherwise, we're going to be
Europe.
stuck in the
Right,
topic
go
for hours.
right.
Let me finish, please.
Just talk, please.
Yeah, put me off now. If we are in the race for the title at Christmas, I will be delighted. Bear with me. If we are still mathematically in contention, we're not going to do it. I said it at the start. We're not going to do it. If we're mathematically able
Right.
to win the title by Christmas,
Yeah.
I'll be delighted, and I think we can
Well,
do
you
it.
probably will be
And then
mathematically able to win the league by
we'll
Christmas.
drop away, and we're not going to win it and finish. I think we can finish in the top 6 personally. But
Tom, I'll do the clip. Don't worry. I'll do the clip.
but what I'm saying is, we're not off it yet.
Yeah,
like I think
right.
we've got 5 games now, which are very winnable. If we are a serious football club and we have aspirations of getting back to where we were,
Yeah.
which is winning titles. I don't even remember that. I wasn't watching football the last time we won a title. It's ridiculous. If we're serious,
Yeah.
we win the next 5 games, because the next 5 games we should be winning, and then we have Tottenham.
That's including Liverpool, by the way.
No, it isn't.
That is.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
It very much is.
Yeah.
It very much isn't.
It very much
What?
is.
Liverpool
At
is
Anfield.
Liverpool's 3 games away for you.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
it isn't. What?
It really
I
is.
looked
It
at this this
really
morning.
really is,
It
actually.
is. Anyway,
Ladies
Hang
and
on.
gentlemen,
Whoa,
one half-decent
whoa,
game
whoa,
against
whoa, whoa.
Chelsea, and this is what we hear.
What?
Fantastic.
yes, you're coming to Anfield.
Photoshop has done me.
Right.
Saw that on Twitter. Fuck's sake, I shouldn't trust what I see on Twitter.
Yeah.
My mistake.
I
but
mean,
okay, never mind.
Anyway,
I think everything I said
Man
back.
United win, Chelsea lose.
Yeah.
Does anyone still think Chelsea are in the title race 5 games in?
No.
No.
We're only 5 games in, but
I know, but
it's not as the chances aren't as good as they were at the start of the season.
right, okay.
No.
Cool. Moving on. Fulham 3, Brentford 1. Fulham picked up a big 3 points at home against Brentford. Mikkel Damsgaard scoring the opening goal. Mistake by Josh King. And then, a few nice goals. And Alex Iwobi was superb.
His assist for Wilson's goal was
Oh, so good. Is he underrated?
Yeah.
Why be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's level. I put him on a similar level that I would have done with Zaha a few years ago.
Right.
Like a quality player for this level of
That's
football.
quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it
Zaha
is.
5 years ago, very good.
Do you remember when he was kind of the key player for Palace, one of the probably the best player outside of the top
I wouldn't put him as high as Zaha.
6, 7. I would. I think he is the key player for Fulham, and I think
Yeah.
create.
I don't
scores.
think it's a key for Fulham.
But
to what Zaha was to Palace.
But I think he is, and I also think that
2 in a row.
he's the best player at that kind of that level of club. But I just don't think he'll ever step. Like Zaha never really got the move back to a top 6. I don't see Iwobi going back to a top.
I think Iwobi's good enough to be a part of a European team.
He is.
Like an Aston Villa, for example.
He is, but I don't think he'll ever get that move.
No, I don't think either. But
No.
I think he's good enough. Same as Zaha.
Well, I mean, Fulham have picked up a total of 8 points from their opening 5 matches. Of course, they've played the likes of Brighton away, Manchester United at home, Chelsea away too. I mean, and they've had a few officiating decisions go against them in the first couple.
Yeah.
If you're a Fulham fan, are you happy with that?
I think Fulham should be quite happy at the start of the season.
Yeah.
I think they've been really strong. I mean, the Chelsea game obviously is an outlier.
Yeah.
They were robbed in that game.
Yes, yeah.
But I think Fulham have been really strong. I'd be really happy with Marco Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If any Fulham fan is thinking that they're not happy with Marco Silva, you need to get yourself checked. Like that is a fantastic managerial appointment. And again, it's the grass is always greener thing. Like, no, there's not a problem there. Don't fix it.
Yeah.
Marco Silva's fantastic. Keep going with him.
I wouldn't be surprised if a big club in Spain or Italy try and get him.
Yeah.
I think he's performed very well.
He's
Who
done
done?
very well, especially with the Fulham side. I mean, he didn't have the biggest amount of backing this summer. They left it very, very late, Fulham. And they've just done ever so well to start the season. As for Brentford, just above the relegation zone, so not ideal for them. But there's time. There'll be time for Brentford to get into a flow of things, maybe. Do you think they are well and truly in this relegation battle, guys?
Yeah.
They're getting ready.
I do.
Yeah.
Think, yeah. They're in the relegation battle. No matter. Yeah.
Where are they at the minute in table?
There's 17th.
Not yet. We're only 5 games in. You really can't judge the table after 5 games.
No, I do agree.
But not yet. Especially
yet.
after their last. Who did they play the game for? They were very impressive in that game.
Chelsea.
I remember thinking that.
Who did-
It was Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were very good in that game.
Yeah.
So I don't think.
And I think they've
Yeah.
been better than the sides that are currently in the relegation zone.
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah.
So
I'd agree with
yeah.
that too.
But I think we just have to see when it comes up to December time, January time, see what happens there. But
Yeah. Right, next game. Bournemouth 0, Newcastle 0. I'm only going to speak about this game very briefly because I wish that I could get my 90 minutes back. Oh my word, it was so dull. I don't think Newcastle had a shot past the 30th minute, I'm pretty sure. It's an absolutely diabolical game. Newcastle are really struggling to create chances, I find. They're benching Anthony Elanga every single game pretty much, despite spending £55 million on the man. What is going wrong at Newcastle?
Poor investment. Is that the right wording?
Yeah, I'd say that's the right one.
Weak selection of targets. I think their midfield is so. What's the opposite of deep? Shallow. It's so like you've got your midfield starting 3, which is fantastic. Tenali, Jolinton, and Bruno. Outside of that, you're looking at Willock and
Miley.
Miley.
And
he's a good player.
and both of those
Not there
started.
yet, but decent.
I think Miley's a good player.
But you've got 5 centre mids for 3 positions.
That's not a problem.
I think that is a problem. I think you need at least 1 more, maybe 2.
Well, it could
And also,
potentially injuries.
I think Willock isn't good enough. Miley could be good enough, but Willock definitely isn't.
Okay.
So you could have invested in two more midfielders there instead of buying one of those wingers.
Yeah.
That could really take a step up and could change the game if you want them to. Like you look at Brighton. I know I keep going back to Brighton, but if they wanted to, they've got like 7 subs,
Right.
2 or 3 midfielders there that could all play different. Like you can change the game on its head if you want to. Go to change your shape, change your system, change your style, go more attacking, go more defensive. You can do some clever things in there, but instead they've got 4 or 5 wingers
Yeah.
and they're not really playing them anyway. They're not rotating. So what was the point?
No, I get it.
Voltemada you had to do because you cannot lose Isak and then not replace him with a striker.
True.
But you had to do that kind of deal. And he probably was the best you could have got. But then I also look at your defence and I go, are you really starting...
That's a solid back line,
It's not
I
a bad
think.
defence.
I think Dan Burn and Shaw are
Dan
both
Burn,
very
yeah.
underrated.
Fabian
I
Shaw,
think
yes.
they're both underrated.
Fabian Shaw, yes. Dan Burn,
No.
Champions League level centre back.
I think he's solid.
Is he really?
They're
And also,
constantly in
how
England
long?
squads now.
If you believe he is, I don't think he is. But if you believe he is, how long is he going to be at that level?
Not long, but he's still good enough.
If he was, he's still getting picked for England and things like that.
But
Yeah.
Newcastle,
Yeah, but we
Newcastle
don't.
need
But
this.
the England selection's weird. I don't agree with the England selection.
Right.
We're not going on to that.
Anyway, we're going to have to move on again. But yeah, Bournemouth 0-0. They've had a very good start of the season, all the way up in 4th. Happy days for them.
I've said my piece on Iriola.
They have a really kind of good run then. In their next 5 games, I don't think they're facing any
No,
other
exactly.
side,
No,
so-
they've done really, really well. Sunderland 1, Aston Villa 1. Aston Villa have finally scored a Premier League
Well done,
goal.
Villa.
Yeah.
Only took them 5 games. I mean, Sunderland again, though.
What a goal it was as well, but-
Yeah, it was an absolute
Went down to 10
screamer.
men as well.
Yeah, went down to 10 men
They were
inside
very
the first
impressive
half.
after that.
Yeah. What a start. What a start. What are your thoughts on Sunderland so far, guys?
I really like Sunderland.
Yeah,
I do really like
they look
Sunderland.
good. I think they've bought well. I think they're playing well. They're really impressed me. They're in top half now, aren't they? As well.
Yes.
I
Yep.
think they're 7th or 8th. So
They are 7th.
really impressive. And yeah, let's just see if they can continue that on.
Yeah.
But yeah, Villa again conceding down to 10 men. Sorry, Sunderland were down to 10 men for a lot of the game as well. Couldn't come through that game. Unai Emery. There's questions around him now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think he's earned time
Yeah, of course. Yes.
because of what he's achieved at Villa. But they go another 4 or 5 games. Well, they go another three games without a win.
Yeah.
You are looking at
I mean,
sacking territory.
I would look more towards players at the moment rather
Yeah.
than Emery. Like Morgan Rogers for me, I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
But he had that clip before as well with him saying, I forgot what he said. What was it? He said something about he's talking about his number is 27, and he said he ended like the sentence really weirdly, as if he
Right.
was talking about he might have had it at another club, as in moving in the summer.
So you think his head is elsewhere?
Yeah.
Well, it was
Right.
maybe not now.
Yeah.
But he has been poor at the start of the season.
So has Ollie Watkins. What is happening to that man?
He's
That
ruining
guy
my
in
FPL,
my
man.
FPL
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single week. 2 points. 2 points.
Yeah.
2 points. 2 points. But I mean, like, these are good players. Like, what is going
Morgan Rogers
wrong at
won
Villa?
PFA Young Player of the Year.
Exactly. Like, what is happening at Aston Villa? I can't really understand it.
I mean,
That's a solid starting 11.
it is. And can I right, bear with me on this one. I said it earlier about the win, the easiest of games. They've had the best running.
Yeah.
They had the best quality of running they could have asked for. They're the best in the league. And you turn up and perform like this, it's poor. I understand why the players, Morgan Rogers having a poor start. I understand that, but I feel like the selection has been poor. The fact that John McGinn is playing on the wing,
He's been doing that for years, though.
Yeah.
it has, but it bugs me, especially when you have some quality wingers in there. You've got Daniel Marlon, who is fantastic off the right-hand side. You've got Harvey Elliott, who you just brought in from Liverpool. Okay,
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott, I do agree
decent in the 10, but if you've got Morgan Rogers, you could have played Morgan Rogers on the left and played Harvey Elliott on
Yeah,
the right,
that would be
or
better.
whatever. And you've got Jadon Sancho. Okay, not been fantastic.
No.
but
Sancho's
but,
not a star.
but for a team the size of Villa
Yeah.
and an actual winger,
Yeah, McGinn wasn't the winger.
he
Buendia.
has been.
It was Buendia.
It was Buendia in this match, but he has been playing.
Yeah,
on the wing.
no,
And
he
also,
has been.
Buendia isn't the paciest either. I understand him more because he's played on the right more, but I
Played
still
on the
think
left.
you've got Buendia plays on the right.
Yeah, but he played
Played
on
He
the
came
left.
through at Norwich playing off on the right.
He played on the left.
He did in this match. Oh, for God's sake!
What?
Anyway, move on.
Right, yes, please.
What I'm saying is, you've got these fantastic wingers. Use them. I don't understand the selection. I don't
No, I
agree
agree.
with selection.
I agree with Harvey Elliott. I think that's the one where he should be starting, but I think he will anyway. Just 'cause
Yeah, he
he's
will
only
come
new.
on to the
Yeah.
right side. I think he will. And then also like left back, Ian Matson over the last year since he's been there has barely had a sniff
Yeah.
because he's been playing Luca Dean, who has been okay but not fantastic. And you've got this wing back who was he was playing at Dortmund on loan from Chelsea and was
Champions
our
League
best
finalist.
player, Champions League finalist, and you buy him a massive coup and then don't fucking play him.
Yeah. No, I
I think
get
that
it.
has to come down to Unai Emery.
It does. It does.
It does.
For sure. Some decisions most certainly do.
I know Matty Cash scored a unreal goal.
Yeah.
but I also think he should have been replaced a while ago.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe so.
What's your future playing with him? He's 31, 32?
I don't know.
I
Something
think
like that.
he's
a bit younger than
I
that.
think he's younger than that. Yeah.
I don't know if he is.
Right.
Did they not buy a right back? I feel like they bought a right back.
I don't think they did.
Even though
but,
they play Conzy there.
Yeah. Rhys, you've been waiting patiently.
Yeah.
Arsenal won. Man City won.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Mikel Arteta's team selection?
We should have started Eze. You don't bring Eze in and just put him on the bench.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I think this is a City side that are kind of there to get at. You know, I think this is probably the first time I can comfortably say that we're probably better than City
Yeah.
in terms of even on paper as well. So just be confident, and you brought all these attackers in, play them. I don't understand how Trossard lasted however long he did on the pitch. I think he was on the pitch for like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't understand that. Obviously now knowing, because I was thinking, why we brought off Madueke off, but he's out for 2 months now.
Injured, yeah.
The Arsenal luck. But yeah, I don't know why we started Moreno, Rhys, and Zamani.
It's like he's scared to lose.
It is, and I don't know why, because we've got so much great attacking talent.
You had
Yeah.
to win that game for me.
Yeah, I'd say
His points drop.
The fact that we dropped points to you guys the other week. Yeah, we did need to get that. In the end, you look and go, yeah, we got a point in the end.
That's not a good
But
point.
I'm also
it's not a good
surprised.
point, no.
I was surprised how Guardiola dealt with that game as well. Like he was happy to dominate, but he was also happy to
He
sit back.
literally did the opposite of what we did last
No,
year.
exactly. But that in this situation, I think Guardiola was right to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas I think in your situation now, you should be going.
Because
at
a lot of
Do you
times-
not think? Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, a lot of times we do struggle to break down teams with low
Yeah.
blocks.
Yeah.
So Pep Guardiola, tactically, there was...
Do you
I'm
not?
surprised that he did that.
it's
Do
a
you
fair
not
choice.
think that almost going defensive did sort of cost him the win, in a way?
It's a risky take with doing it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. I guess... it's
Taking off
risky,
Haaland.
so.
After,
I was surprised because Haaland was really... He got the goal as well, but...
Didn't
Yeah.
he pick up a knock?
yeah, I think he picked up.
Not in the game.
I don't think it was in the game though. But yet, just like
It's a
taking him
little,
off,
it's a little thing. I don't think it's much.
Okay.
he's
Damn it.
superb, isn't he? What a striker!
Please
Yeah.
let's talk about him. He's depressing.
No, what a striker! Come on, he's unreal.
I need Roy Keane's son to come and play football for Man United so we can,
I think the fact that Haaland got like 26th in the Ballon
repeat
d'Or
that.
was quite damning.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Palmer 8th.
Van Dijk,
Really?
Van Dijk
Palmer was
28th.
8th.
That's
yeah.
mad.
Virgil 28th place
For
but,
being in the top. Well, did he win it? He didn't win it.
Who did?
He came third, didn't he? When did Van Dijk come the year he
second.
second? That was it.
He was about.
No,
I think he was about 6 votes off or something
Yeah,
like that.
eight.
he goes off.
Was it
And now
eight?
he's 28th. I
Yeah.
don't think that's deserved.
No,
personally,
no,
but
no. Anyway,
Palmer is the one travesty for me.
yeah, yeah.
Last
Looking
year,
at that,
yes.
yeah.
This year, no.
The Club World Cup does not hold that much weight.
No,
It does not.
no, I agree.
Well,
but-
clearly in this...
Yeah, rubbish.
Oh, he
no,
does
I do agree. This is the Premier League show, though. It's not the Club World Cup show.
Talks about Premier League players though.
I know we talk about Premier League players, but as I said, we're on a time schedule again. But yeah,
Bad season, bad lifting trophy.
Arsenal won, Manchester City won, as we've already mentioned. Do we think Arsenal, or like, actually, let me rephrase that. Are City still in your title contenders after 5 games?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Again, it's 5 games. It's really like not telling.
No,
yet.
I know, but
I think
I've got to
yeah.
ask these
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
No.
I'm not. I really. Yeah, you can't.
They're going to have a really poor season, not get Europe, then their charge is going to come in, then it's going to Moving on.
Yeah. Okay, that rounds up all the games. One game we didn't talk about was Burnley-Nottingham Forest, but that ended 1-1. And you're still without a win. Apart from that, not
Carry on.
really much else. Let's get on to... We're going to do... Shall we do the predictions first or should we do FPL? Well, we do predictions first, don't we?
Yeah, we do
normally.
predictions
first.
Yep. So, game week 4 points tally. I got a total of 6. Henry got a total of 1. Kian got 5. And Ronnie got 4. Last week, Ronnie got 10. I think you predicted
man.
every single
Yeah.
game correctly not in terms of the actual result, but the outcome.
Yeah.
I got 8 points. Kian got 5, and Henry got 4. So Henry, you were top at game week 3, mate.
Yeah.
You're now bottom. Henry on 19 points.
How's that
Kian,
happened?
I got a few, the first couple of weeks, I got a couple of really good results
Yeah.
correct. And then I kind of went, oh, I'm quite good at this. And then started throwing my dick around and going, I'm Billy Big Bollocks, I can do this. And then over the top, and I might have to calm down a little bit.
right, but yeah, Kian on 20 points, so he's one ahead of you. Then there is a 6-point gap between Kian and Ronnie. Ronnie's on
6.
26. And then I'm top by 1 point at the moment on 27. So it's very close between first and second and third and fourth. We've got 6 games again to go ahead and predict.
So it's just a bit tight, isn't it?
Did you end up getting a response from Kian in the end or not?
No.
Okay,
You're gonna have to guess for.
you're
So
just
I'm,
going to have to...
I'm going to do it for him.
You're going to have to do it for him.
Or should I think like Kian?
Yeah, I was gonna say impersonate him.
Yeah.
How do you even start to go through that process
Of what?
of thinking like he?
Right, anyway,
I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Brentford versus Manchester United is the first game that we're predicting.
Where at Brentford?
Is it an early kickoff?
No, is it an early kick? It might be an early kickoff,
think it
actually.
is.
Yeah,
Want me to
you're
bring
right.
it?
I
I'll
think
bring
you're
it
right.
up.
Never back the early kickoff.
Oh, this is a tough game, you know.
No, it isn't.
It is a tough game.
Brentford
I
don't
don't
know-
think this is as easy as you think.
So I
It
am of
is
the
the early
opinion that
kickoff.
we should be winning this game.
Right, okay.
I didn't see Liverpool. I don't know why I didn't see Liverpool. But other than that, we should be winning the next 4 games.
Right.
Likes of Brentford, Sunderland, Brighton, Forest
I mean,
should be beaten.
I rate the confidence, but what is your prediction?
1-1.
I was going to say 1-1. I was going to go 1-1 as well.
Right, I'm going to make it a hat trick. 1-1.
2-0.
Quadruple.
We're 2-0 United, yeah?
2-0 United.
Right, okay. Next game, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. This is a tough game, you know.
At Palace.
Palace unbeaten in 17 games
2-1
in all
Palace.
competitions.
2-1 Palace.
Really?
I'm looking to go 0 points this week.
Ooh.
1-0 Liverpool, 95th minute winner.
2-1 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool as well. Brighton versus Chelsea. This is
Where?
a tough game too.
Where?
Well,
At
the,
the
te-
Amex.
Is it
the
Problem
team
is
that I
he's
said first.
Is Palmer available? And does that make it better or worse?
I don't know.
Another question.
It's a tough place to go, the
2-1
Amex.
Chelsea.
It's not
2-1
easy.
Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
After last week, they have to win.
Okay.
I don't reckon they.
I agree. I think 2-1 Chelsea as well.
You think 2-1
I've got to
Chelsea?
go for a favourite at some point.
1-0 Brighton.
1-0 Brighton. I want to go 2-2. I think there'll be a lot of goals. Tottenham versus Wolves.
I'm backing
Oh.
us. 2-0. 2-0.
Oh god.
3-0 Tottenham.
3-0 Tottenham.
I hate to
Oh
say.
god, I could go anywhere with this.
This screams 1-0 Wolves, by the way. But
Right. What are you saying?
What did you guys say?
I said 3-0.
That's a 2-0.
You backing Wolves?
2-0.
2-0 Tottenham?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to go for 3-1. I think Tottenham will win by 3 goals to 1.
Simmons, please.
Next up, Newcastle versus Arsenal. It's a big game.
Newcastle are at home in this
Yeah,
game.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
You should-
See,
1-0
I
Newcastle. I'm not a good person.
I reckon that
I do see it as a
Arsenal-
1-0 game though.
I don't think Arsenal will
But-
attack this. I think
No, but
they'll
the thing
play.
is, though,
I'll be
that's
right.
play
It's one of
thing and
those. It's
see.
one of those ones where it's like you think it's 1-0, it ends up being 4-2.
So, what was your prediction, sorry, Ronnie?
1-0 Newcastle.
1-0 Newcastle. What are you going, Rhys?
I'll go 1-0 Arsenal.
1-0 Arsenal.
They're
What are you
both
saying,
players
Henry?
both teams play defensive football.
0-0.
0-0. I'm going to go 1-1. Everton versus West Ham. Final game. Could this be Graham Potter's final game as well?
3-1
Yes.
Everton.
2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton.
2-0 Everton.
2-0 Everton.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. FPL. Let's get into it. Game week.
Ronnie, do you want to...
Well, yeah, I mean... Yeah, Ronnie's going to vacate because... no, whatever you want to. It's your choice, mate.
you wanna
18th
start?
place. 16 points.
Wow.
I thought I had 10,
FPL.
actually. That's better than I thought it was.
16. I don't think I've seen a lower score in quite some
This
time.
is a carryover from last week because Mark Guiu messed up my transfers because I was supposed to have Haaland in.
Right.
But because of 4 Chelsea players, I couldn't do it. So then I didn't have Haaland, and then
Yeah.
it left me with no captain this week. So I had no idea to captain. I considered Gabriel, but then I was thinking City. I do think City are going to score, so I didn't captain him. It was a good decision.
Yeah.
My bad decision was captain Verts. But then out of the whole of that team, who do you captain? Like
Mateta, mate. No?
Yeah, but you don't know if he's going to score. Like it's just.
got
And
goals.
also, if I was to pick a striker out of them, I would have probably have got. I wouldn't have gone for Mateta. Who was the other striker I had? João Pedro. I would have done João Pedro.
Right.
But he's on penalties. That's why.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and then it just messed up. And Reinders is on my bench, and he got 9 points. So that's
Rough,
that
rough
was
week.
nice.
Right.
Wildcard is active.
Yes, mine is active too. 17th place, Liam Helen on 24, Tom in 16th
They're
on
my two
33.
competitors.
Liam McKenna May, 15th, 33. Dan, 14th, 33. Callum, 13th, 33. Shannon was in 12th with 34. And then Henry, you were in 11th with 39 points.
I thought it was quite a poor week for me, but actually looking at it, I've not done too badly. Dubravka was a good shout. I think I have a good corpus. Dubravka and Pickford's my goalkeepers. I tend to be quite good with goalkeepers
Right.
and knowing what to pick. Pickford's always my go-to, and he'll be back in next week. But Dubravka was a good sub. My defence isn't performing well. I really thought I'd get more goals and assists out of the Tottenham wingbacks.
Yeah.
I always rely on Porro and this time Spence. And then Frimpong's not done anything because you tried to get Szoboszlai in there at right back and it's annoying me.
Well, I can't lie, Szoboszlai's been our best right back, and he's not even a right back. So that
Problem
that
is,
sort of
I've
says it
got a
all.
lot. I've also got to deal with the fact that Einer's now out until Christmas, so I've had to transfer him out.
True.
But I don't have the room to transfer the other two out, and I don't want to use my wild card just yet.
Right.
Salah obviously always doing well. Kudus doing well. And Mbeumo getting me points, but I don't know if I keep him in that much longer. Grealish had a bad week, but it's fine. I'll live with it.
Yeah.
João Pedro had a bad week. Again, I'll live with it. Ekatike gave me 8 points. He is now going to stay in, apart from the fact he's not in this week.
Right.
Because he is suspended.
Yeah.
For God's sake, stupid man. And then Wood is annoying me. Wood is annoying me because he is not doing anything, and I really thought.
I
he'd get some
just
goals.
think that guy, he's a bit of a rotation risk now with Calimuendo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But-
So,
Man,
so
he's
next
still
week,
now.
I've made a sub already. I've got rid of Iron and I've brought in Senesi from Bournemouth.
That'd be good then.
I've got Senesi now as well.
Who are you
Yeah.
captaining?
I'll probably keep it with. but I could put it on Grealish.
What's up
I
to
probably will keep it on Salah for now.
I think not having captain Haaland as a captain this week is going to hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
As per
could.
same as last year, I don't use City players.
No.
I don't touch them.
That's totally fair enough. But I mean, yeah,
but
it's
you've
not
got
looking bad.
Woods playing Sunderland, you've got Grealish playing West Ham,
Yeah.
and you've got Salah playing Crystal Palace, and you've got Kudus playing Wolves.
Yeah.
Wait, can I,
There are 4 players there who could bag
They could
goal.
do.
Palace
they
away,
could do.
though.
can I,
Palace away is a tough one, but
Right, Rhys, go on quickly.
no, I
We
was
need
like,
to move on.
Can I ask, why do you not choose City players, but then you have Liverpool players?
Initially, it was a bit of a handicap to try and make it a bit harder for myself. Try and I'd do it without City players, do it without the best team, and still win.
Fair enough.
And then it was City became shit, and I was like, oh, perfect excuse. I'll
Yeah.
continue to not use them.
Yeah, so it worked out. I mean,
Exactly.
10th place, Kian on 41. Now we're above the average points, and that's where I am. 46 points this week. Only the second time I've been above the average. I mean, I had Robert Sanchez in goals. That was a great start. Truffert got me 9 points, though. Kudus got me 7. Salah, captain. And Jared Bowen got me 9 points. Apart from that, everyone else got 4 points or less. So not the best. As I've said, I'm wildcard in 2. 8th place was Lenny, 47. Jake was in 7th with 47. Jordan in 6th with 49. Ellie in 5th with 50. Lachlan in 4th with 53. And Rhys, top 3, mate. 59 points.
What can I say?
What a turnaround from you, man.
Yeah, I think this month as well, I'm like top
You're top 4.
4. Let's go.
Champions League.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, jinx, touch wood. But no, in goal, I had Pickford. I've had Pickford for the last few years. I think he's, yeah. Gabriel, he got me 2 points.
Yeah.
I had Nico Williams. He got me 10 points. He scored the goal for Forest.
Mm-hmm.
I had Ronaldo from Sunderland. He got sent off.
Yeah.
I had -2 points there. Gibbs White, I think I'm going to get rid of him now.
Yeah.
He only got me 2 points. I accidentally left Bruno Fernandes on captain. So he got me 20 points.
Well, that paid off.
So thank you very much.
lucky bastard.
So when he scored, I was on the train and I saw he scored. I was like, come on. That's the only time I ever celebrated a United goal. Ndai got me 6 points.
Yeah.
Semenyo got me 5.
Yep.
Eze got me 4.
Mm-hmm.
Barman's got me 9. And Ollie Watkins is on 2. He's on forward watch at the minute.
Right.
I think they've got Fulham. Yeah, they got Fulham next, and they got Burnley.
They do.
So I'm giving him to Burnley, and if he doesn't,
And then that's it.
yeah,
Fair enough, fair enough. Matt was in second with 59, and then Ethan was first on 65. And Ethan's top of the overall leaderboard as well, because he's on 308 points. But then, as we know, Ronnie is currently bottom, 10 points behind in the September leaderboard, Liam Helen. And I think there's between 12th and 18th, there's only 15 points in it. So, you know, you've still got quite a good
The
chance.
remontada's on.
The remontada is on, and I think that's a perfect way to end this episode. Thank you all ever so much for watching another episode of The Gold Show here on the Blue Podcast Network. Go check out all of our other socials to see lots more content. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.